Lights, camera, action.
Today, you actually are getting a 2-for-1, and you did hear me right, joining us. My friend Heidi's here today because we are talking about some of the challenges that we run into, me being a tall girl for styling, Heidi being a tiny girl for styling. So the things that we kind of run into with outfitting and I don't know, some of the challenges that we have, but we have figured out some solutions for you that fall into either one of our categories.
Exactly. Okay. So the reality is when there is a new trend out there, and you want to embrace it, body type comes into play. So we know the dresses are a big deal this fall, which is so fun. And I want to wear all the dresses. You want to wear all the dresses?
Same.
But not all the dresses work. So here is how I think we can maximize. So as a petite, one of the things I look for is something that can show a little bit of leg, because I'm already going to get swallowed up in a dress no matter what, right? And with all the fun, kind of slightly bohemian details, like a more full sleeve or a fuller skirt, I just disappear in it.
You don't want to drown in all the power.
I do not. So I think this is a really fun way to interpret that more kind of modern boho style for a petite. So shorter skirt, still has tiering, so we're still leaning into that. I've got that great full sleeve. I think the secret sauce to this one though is the waist.
Yes.
So this actually has a great little gathered waist. A little twist on this is to cover it up with a belt. I like actually how that breaks it up, makes it feel like separates. And then what I think actually helps every body type, you've got it in your dress too, little bit of neck.
Yes.
Just opens it up, helps things be really clean, and then I picked a more neutral boot to give my legs just a little bit more of length, even when I'm standing next to you.
And when you're talking about the neutral boot, I actually love that you mixed the brown boot with the black belt, because both of those tones are going on in your dress. Like we don't have to, I think back in the day, we used to be like, exactly, we used to think that our boots had to be the same color as our belts.
Totally.
We don't need that anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, my turn. Okay, all right. So for tall girls, sometimes like if I wore this, well, sometimes, especially if you're leg tall, a dress like this would be like real short on me, and I wouldn't necessarily be comfortable in that. Sometimes I do lean towards a maxi dress, but sometimes maxi dresses look like it's not quite there. They're a little bit short.
I love that you just said leg tall, by the way. Never, ever in my vocabulary or even in my like frame of reference.
Yeah. Well, those of us that are tall, we understand the leg tall thing, because it comes in with denim too.
But don't be jealous.
But anyway, so a mid-length dress, a midi, is really what works well for me. I still have, like you were talking about, popping a little bit of showing your leg a little bit. I love that. I still have a fun little booty on, but this dress is really the showstopper here. And guess what, ladies? She's got pockets, because I love some pockets. And the fabrication on this I really like. This is kind of like, we were saying a gauzy. We kind of talked about that a little bit.
Kind of a mesh
yes,
feel to
mesh
it almost.
Feel. That's a good way to describe it. She's got a little tier on the bottom. Again, that V-neck. And again, okay, so if you're torso tall, which some of us are too, a V-neck helps to balance things out a little bit. So.
And you could totally take my belt, slip it on to Charlotte's dress, which I think would be so chic and so fun.
Agreed.
I also love this dress because no sleeves, you can throw a jacket on.
Yes, I'm going to show you that. This great little, it's just a simple moto jacket that you need in your closet because it is all the things. And it goes with so many things. But yes, like Heidi said, just pop on, because it is going to get, cooler.
Eventually.
Yeah,
it's happening.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Before you know it. Just throw that on. You can even like pull the sleeves up a little bit.
I love that. I think that's a great styling tip too. That for some reason, ruching that sleeve just makes everything look so much more finished.
Yes, agreed.
And I think if you are petite, it gives a little bit more skin. If you are tall, two things, right? If the sleeves aren't long enough, hides it, but also helps to balance proportion.
Yes, and I like that I'm showing a little bit of leg. Or showing a little bit of that, then I get to show a little bit of my wrist too. So, anyways, okay, that was fun. Ready? Next, denim I think is crucial when it comes to height.
Yes.
I struggle a lot with denim because sometimes it's too short.
And I struggle because everything needs to be hemmed. I mean, dang. Me and my tailor are besties. Should have been the bridesmaid at my wedding.
Oh, that would have been so great. He'd have been so cute in the suit. Anyway, in the dress. Anyway, okay, so I'll start with mine if that's okay this time. Okay, this go around. So for me, I like a jean that kind of just slides right across, just skims the floor. That's my favorite. Those are hard to find. But Hudson They fixed it.
Oh,
they
man.
fixed it for us tall girls. Ladies, this denim jean has a 35-inch inseam.
35.
Love it. That brings me great joy. Great joy. They fit so well, and that flare on the bottom is really on trend for fall. Got the fun little Western boots going on, the suede boot, which again I'm obsessed with. Nice thing too with those 35 inches is I can wear a little bit of a heel on a boot. I don't have to wear a flat. Us tall girls always have to wear like flats to make those jeans the right length. So loving these. I just paired this with a little sleeveless sweater. This is really my uniform for fall. Like this is my grab and go. That jacket I had in the last segment, you could easily throw over top.
So chic. So cute.
So okay, tiny one. What are you struggling with?
All right, so here's the deal. I know what every petite gal out there is saying. Can't do flares. Can't do it. They're too long. Okay, yes, you can. And here's the jean for you. I tried this jean on for the first time this summer. Fell in love with it. This is the Lila from Citizens of Humanity. Two things that make this jean fantastic. Number one, 30-inch inseam.
That's a 5-inch difference.
Well, I mean, we might as well just round up and say it's a half a foot shorter than the jean that Charlotte has on, but it is great for petites. You can see I'm still getting that almost to the floor length on this one, wearing a fun little clog. It is more, I'd say, of a slim flare, so almost like a boot kick, which is really nice again for petites because it's not overwhelming. And even if you do need to shorten this guy just a smidge, you're not going to lose that kick. Little bit higher rise, tons and tons of stretch in this one. Now, if it's been a day or a minute or a year since you have had to hem your jeans, little inside tip, I always say tell your tailor to keep the original hem on. I love the finish of most jeans. Getting that little bit of lived-in feel makes it look just like Charlotte's that didn't have to be hemmed at all. You can do it, so bring it in, ask for that original hem, and they'll sew the bottom of it back on, which is delightful. So fun.
So inseam is the key.
Inseam is the key. 30-inch, 35-inch. Who knew?
Next fall trend that we want to address for petite and tall is vegan leather. Vegan leather, coated leather, we love it all. What does that look like in our closets? So let's start with yours.
Okay, so add a little edge, right? That's what vegan leather does. So fun. You might recognize this pant from last year, but you know we never do it the same way twice. So even better this time around. Vegan leather pant from Commando, crazy amount of stretch in this guy. It's got that fun paper bag waist detail, but clean in the back, so I find that to be so much easier to style. Tucked in little blouse in this guy. It's got that tie, now to keep it not sweet, single loop on that tie instead of a big bow. I love that, pockets. But here's what makes this perfect for petites. It's a 24-inch inseam. So I get to play in the expose the ankle world in this pant.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's so fun to be here. I mean, I feel included. We talked about putting this on with a boot, but I actually, like, as we were playing with it, we felt like maybe a loafer would be more fun because you get to show off your ankle and gives that leg a little bit more height. The top is from Cloth and Stone. It's relaxed, right? It's got a little bit of movement to it, but it's not so oversized, so it really helps to nip in that waist.
Yes.
Done.
And you're done.
Done. Love
Okay,
it.
so you have a 24-inch inseam.
Yes.
Mine is a 28, so at least we're just 2 inches this time, not 5.
Yes.
Because I too want to show a little bit of my ankle here. I threw mine on with a little pair of flats.
So cute.
But this is a page coated. Love this little cognac color. We call it cognac.
Yeah, I like that.
Heidi touched on something that I want to touch on too, or bounce off of, is that the stretch that's in these. Both of these, I think sometimes people think leather or vegan leather, it's tight and really restricting.
Yes.
These are so comfortable. I mean, literally, it's like a stretch pant.
Yes.
It feels so good, So again, these are by Paige. Like I said, showing my ankle with this cute little slide, and then I topped it off with this smocked top. I mean, so good. Love this.
So good.
Smock top from every. I'm gonna come in close so you can just see a little bit of the pattern in there, which I love. Smocking all the way down, so
And
it fits
in the
all
back,
places.
which is so nice.
all the way around. So it form fits really well.
So chic.
Okay.
So chic. Yeah.
Hopefully we were helpful today
Yes.
in teaching you how to pair some of these fall trends from petite to tall.
Yeah. And gang, I mean, this was a lot of fun. So if you want us to do it again, we're game for it. So let us know if this was helpful, if you want to see more tall petite styling. We're here for it. Hopefully you are too.
Yeah. See you next time. Have a great day.
Thanks everyone.